The following program is rated MA and may contain themes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hip-hop, trendsetters, the school of hard knocks and that attitude ever. Yeah, I just wanted to be one of the best. Holding the mic as I'm yelling out G-Generation X. I will remember it. I'll never forget it. We come a pretty long way. There's so much I can say. It's never really gone away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday night. It is the fallout from the Royal Rumble. It is the Raw Patrol. I've got myself, Bubba Duke, OMD, and the Bulkster all here. How are we doing tonight, guys?
Not bad at all.
What a weekend we've had. What a weekend we experienced with the Royal Rumble. For those of you that weren't with us for the PLE Patrol, some of us because you were there, Bulkster.
Yeah, OMD, can you correct me on this? Bulkster does have a belt, right?
He does.
Yeah, chicken parm champion.
Chicken palm
right there.
Cleveland, Ohio is the site for tonight's Raw and the fallout from the Royal Rumble.
A royal fallout, as I called tonight's show.
Bulkster was going to be in the Royal Rumble, but they already had Otis as the big man in the Rumble. They didn't need another one. They said there was just to be too much weight out in the ring. So,
Jeez, Alabama slam. Parrish. What's going on, my brother?
There he is.
Just stream here being a dick. But what's up?
Well, you know what's up. We're here for the fallout from the Rumble.
Yeah.
And from your perspective, Parrish, what was the atmosphere? What was the environment like?
Well, there's a lot less people on the phones like I'm used to. But it was fantastic, to say the least. The quietest section was, I think, the one that you were in, Boxer. You need to wake up.
I know. It was quite amazing.
I saw more locker room visits from you than I do from OMD.
Oh.
I'm glad to see I was represented well at the Royal Rumble.
Well, I mean, you weren't, but your better half was.
Hey, we got Josh here. What's going on, Josh?
You're thinking Bulkster's my better half. There is something seriously wrong, and maybe you need to stop drinking again.
Oh,
Josh
sorry. That's
Howdy,
the butthole.
gents.
My bad.
And Paris met Josh, so he knows who Josh is. He met him yesterday.
On Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
And you asked if I recovered.
Yeah. Recovered.
Oh, okay.
Are we starting the show out with?
We are starting the show out with main event Jey Uso.
That's right. You addressed my boy properly.
Our 2025 Royal Rumble winner main event, Jey Uso.
At one point, my arms got tired at the stadium, and I couldn't do the yeets anymore.
You need to work on your stamina, bro.
I love when he does this. Pulls a kid out of the crowd and just like, get over here, little dude. Let's yeet. And he just.
It's So actually, funny story. They actually had people draw numbers, and if they picked the correct number of the person that came out, they won a replica title. So a little girl who drew the same number as Jey Uso, number 20, wearing a Yeet shirt because of Jey winning the Rumble, won a replica championship.
Dude,
So
that's so cool.
How can you be a bigger fan of Jey Uso? Oh yeah, already be a fan and have him win you a championship.
Right.
Now, if he could win the title, whichever one he challenges for, I would be super happy.
Right.
My young niece got to meet Jey Uso and get a hug from him over the weekend.
Nice.
You did?
Bulkster said his niece.
The gentleman besides you down here got to meet one of my heroes that I named my character after, Bubba Ray Dudley. So
it's a true story.
It's a true story.
We've seen the photos.
My friend Josh got called out by Bubba Ray Dudley at WrestleCon because he was trying to be sneaky and taking pictures of the legends. And he gets over there to take a picture of Bubba, Ray, and Devon, and the crowd disperses. And they're holding the camera. And he'll probably put in chat what Bubba said to him, but it was pretty funny.
So he goes to get a photo, and all this chaos arises. I get a photo with no issues at all.
Yeah.
We all know who his favorite was.
Yeah, right.
But they had a lot of legends there. I just kind of walked around. I didn't go up and talk to any of them. I don't really know what to say to them. So, and I didn't really want to spy anything. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. I see them.
So Josh says, sucks getting caught, especially by me. Put it away. That sounds like something Bubba would say. So do we think he's going to set the challenge out there? Or do you think he's just out here going, yeah, I won the Rumble later?
I think this is going to be a yay, I won the Rumble. I do think we're going to get a confrontation from Gunther and potentially Cody, but I don't know. But I don't think we get the challenge laid out tonight.
Yeah, this is more or less going to be a tease. We're probably going to find out after the Chamber who Jay's going after.
I've already made my prediction on that.
You're giving it that long. I think we're going to find out before the Chamber so that we know who the winner of the Chamber is going to challenge.
I want something way off the wall. I want him to go like he's going to announce who he's going to challenge at Mania, and all of a sudden Joe Hendry's music plays, and we can have him face Joe Hendry at Mania for the TNA title. That is in my alternate universe.
No offense, but Jey Uso's not winning the Rumble to go to TNA.
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah.
No. The seeds are planted. He ain't going after any other title than the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, we already know this.
Because we know the Elimination Chamber is going to go to Cody's title.
Excuse me.
You know who's going after somebody for Joe Hendry's title? Someone in total nonstop action. You got your one night fill. Stop being greedy.
Even me, the Joe Hendry fan, is saying I don't want that.
Oh, that would be a great match.
You will absolutely ejaculate if his music hits right now. Don't you lie to the fans.
Hey, don't lie to the Bulkster. I'm excited too.
Cole is so old he can't even keep up with the rhythm.
If Joe Hendry music hits, you're going to be eating so quick, you just won the Royal Rumble.
Hey, if that means me going to WrestleMania, then by all means.
Let's see what he's got to say. I need a smoke.
I guess it's yeet.
You deserve it.
And the crowd's right. He deserved it. I do like the WrestleMania sign. How do you guys feel about that design?
That dumb fan held the title upside down.
I got me a 3X Yeet shirt coming, but it has to have 2 extra E's.
Oh, shit. You got that there before I did. I was going to be what, with 2 extra E's? Oh, God.
Or an extra Y.
It's an extra large Y. Like, why did we print this? Oh, shit, that was good. Time's ticking, Jay. Let's go. "12 minutes in and nobody said shit yet."
Put yourself in his shoes. Would you not soak up every second of this?
Of course I would. Being paid what he paid? Pfft, yeah, I'd be standing out there for half an hour.
Right?
One more time.
So you're just coming to your city.
He forgot what he was supposed to say. Start over again. Go yeet. Figure it out. Has Pat McAfee got off the table yet? Do we know?
It doesn't look like he's on the table.
And it looks like he's on the table. Oh, no, he just got down. There you go. He forgot everything. The crowd just goes, yeet.
He's shaking.
Well, we've got our world heavyweight champion Gunther making his way to the ring right now.
Yeet. No, you're not. You don't have a choice, bro. Nice. Nice. Ooh.
A very heated promo from both men there.
There was definitely some emotion involved in that.
Very passionate, very fiery promo.
An update on Roman Reigns later on tonight after the attack that Seth Rollins caused him.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on a record saying his face hurts.
Yep.
Well, there you go. OMD, you're going to get to see the man win the Elimination Chamber.
I am.
Again,
No, you won't.
I'm just a little jealous I don't get to go, to be honest. One of my favorite pay-per-views is the Elimination Chamber.
I'm predicting John Cena's the first one eliminated.
I was going to say Bulkster would be number one out, but yes. Dude, I'm getting Pent on my screen next. I'm happy.
For OMD's sake, I'm hoping Braun Strowman is Chamber and eliminates John Cena.
Bulkster, you go in timeout now.
Bye, buddy.
You come back when you remember how to speak.
Well, he's American. That's never going to happen. And he just comes back and thinks he could take my spot. Like, who do you think you are, man? Get out of here.
I put him back.
Chicken palm champion.
Well, then maybe you should be on timeout. If you're just going to have this easy, get your stupid. Why do you have a white strap? I think you might be in the wrong division, bro.
You didn't want to hold my belt.
That's because it ain't my division.
It's nobody's division. It's a collector's Royal Rumble edition.
Well,
sure. That's what they all say.
Have you seen my backdrop? I don't buy my titles. I win them in the ring.
Oh.
I
thought you bought that at a garage sale.
Hey, that's 1-on-1. I'm not parading around with something somebody else bought from row 204.
Wow.
Well, we got Kaiser in our ring as Bulksters in commercial break. It's going to be Kaiser and Penta taking on one another.
Yeah, baby. Penta, baby.
Yes, Parrish, we can see you flashing, everybody. No, we don't want to see your chest.
Can you? Because your cataracts need to go this close to your phone every 5 minutes.
My phone hasn't even been in my hands on the show.
Oh, you finally got one.
Says the one who was actually leaned back and looking down like that, like not even 10 minutes ago.
Doesn't mean I was on my phone.
But you were looking down at something.
I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah.
This is a really good.
I am allowed to admire myself.
Yep, Waldo ain't that small.
Penta eliminated Kaiser at the Rumble.
Yes, he did.
About time in Toronto. Oh. Six, 5, 4.
What about you, dude?
3, 2.
Nobody cares.
What about me? What about Kaiser? Bro, you're taking up a lot of time, and it ain't any tiffy time. So, shut up.
Apparently, he didn't have anything really much to say.
I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. Just saying, if he's that quick, it might not be tiffy time for him.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's coming out with a replica mask to give to a fan.
So we got the longest lasting in the men's taking on the shortest lasting in the men's.
Yep.
So one thing I've been wondering about Penta is like, is his outfit like a partial tribute to La Parka? Because that's the vibe I get with his outfits.
A little. The black and white,
I
that little
see.
bit of red highlight. Yes.
I see where you're coming from, but for me, La Parka was more just the black and white, looking like that Halloween skeleton costume with no other color.
Well, yeah, he's got to add his own
Um,
flair to it.
so I'm going to say I don't personally think so, but again, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, maybe on Thursday when he's on Chris Van Vliet, we'll find out more behind his look.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Van Vliet, Parrish, how was the Chris Van Vliet show, or did you end up going to that?
Parrish sent photos
Yeah,
from Chris Van Vliet.
I didn't see the photos.
Yeah, I'm not paying $80 for a VIP ticket and not going.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I actually asked the very first question in the
Nice.
VIP Q&A,
Nice.
which I tweeted, by the way. So I know you didn't go on Twitter, did you?
I don't have
No, I
Twitter.
can't because my Twitter's hacked right now, and I'm waiting for word back on getting that account back.
Ooh.
We did look into going to Chris Van Vliet on the Friday in Toronto, but the show is at 5 p.m.
Dude, you'll still be able to go.
And no, I'll know, unfortunately, because with the people I'm going with, the one doesn't get off work until 4:30.
Well, then just don't invite that person.
They're my ride from Oshawa into Toronto.
You can take the GO train.
Oh, God.
Just act
Walk,
like
boy.
you left your phone there and run.
So we see this as Penta's first loss, or
No.
No. The Royal Rumble was Penta's first loss. I'm not wrong.
No,
No.
you're not.
It's not his first singles loss. No, I 100% think Penta's winning this one. In fact, I see
Yeah.
Penta and Braun Breaker vying for the IC title at some point.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, that's where I feel like this is all going because, again, I feel like Kaiser's still somehow in that mix for the Intercontinental title as well.
I mean, smart move.
Boomer.
Okay.
How far away are you from Toronto?
I'm currently I'm an 8.5 hour drive.
Wow.
Mhm.
You
We're
drive
we're
like
about
an old
8.5
lady.
hours north.
Oh.
Yeah, when you come here, we are definitely not going there. So
Not going
you
to
can forget that. Ouch.
There's part of me we might even see a Penta versus Finn Balor match down the road because
God, that'd be
Balor
epic.
was the one who eliminated Penta from the Royal Rumble,
Right.
and I
Mhm.
wouldn't be surprised to see something like that be done in the future. I mean, we have a lot of time between now and WrestleMania, and I do think if Penta's going to vie for the Intercontinental title, that's a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, as far as Penta at the Elimination Chamber, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets put in one of the chamber matches. Or in the male chamber match, I should say.
I was
I
going to
don't
say,
see
there's
it.
only one you can go in, dude.
Mhm.
I wonder if what they're going to do is if they're going to have 3 people from Raw, 3 people from SmackDown, in the sense of having qualifying matches on both shows.
Right.
That way, it allows somebody else to have that ability to challenge for a title of potentially their choosing.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, there's only 5 more spots available, so they can't do 6 people.
Well, there's the 5 after the 1, but what I'm saying is I'm wondering if 3 qualifying matches will be done on Raw, 3 will be done on SmackDown.
Yeah. We actually asked that question on the locker room breakdown earlier as well. Are you going to get the 3 and 3, or is it going to be one brand?
The one qualifying match I'm really looking forward to later tonight, Punk and Sami Zayn.
I think what's going to happen is after you get the first 5 participants for the men's, you're going to see everybody who did not qualify get one more opportunity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, I firmly expect Seth Rollins to cost Sami Zayn by accident tonight.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because I firmly believe after the attacks that Seth did, he's turning heel.
Right.
There's a lot of speculation that he turned heel at the Rumble.
Yep.
Mhm.
I
it's
do
very-
have. Sorry, Parrish.
I was just going to say, so it's very interesting to see what Seth Rollins we get tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do have Seth as one of the participants in the men's chamber.
I know you guys talked about John Cena and the fact that he just has a spot on there. I actually, not going to lie, I don't like the fact he was just given a spot in there.
Okay.
Neither do
get, I get the fact that he is who he is, but I don't think that's just something you just hand to him just because. Like, I understand the rationale and the reason, but
Right.
you know what? If I was somebody else on there, and like you're going straight from an angle standpoint, I would honestly try to injure John Cena so he can't defend in there. He can't go in. Even if I'm somebody who is a Seth Rollins, I'd be pissed off.
Right.
And John Cena is just had one, and he's like, "Well, I carried the company from a workhorse stand for the last 3 years. Why don't I just get handed one?"
Right.
Yeah.
Or he could make a joke and be like, "Well, Penta just got here, hand him one." Or CM Punk came back, you should hand him one.
Right.
Or like I could see Drew McIntyre being pissed off at that as well.
Absolutely.
We don't have to go through that bridge right now.
Yeah.
I actually have my number, the 6th spot, coming down to either Damian Priest, or Sami Zayn.
And what was a fantastic match, Penta just got the win off his finisher there. I can't remember the name of his finisher offhand.
The Penta Driver. Or because that's not the Fear Factor. The Fear Factor is a package pile driver.
Yeah, and going back to the John Cena thing, I find it a bit hypocritical that he, like, when he said he wanted to earn his way to WrestleMania, he put himself in the Royal Rumble. I feel like he should be earning his way to the Elimination Chamber as well.
Well,
Right.
I mean, it wasn't really up to him about it. It's not like he said, I want it. It was Triple H who just put him in.
Yeah. Now, I proposed this.
Ooh. Okay.
Why is Butch coming out?
I'm really not sure why Butch is making his way out there, but I kind of expected this attack from Kaiser at the same time.
Do we see this as a potential tag team forming?
I'm wondering if Pete Dunne is the next one in Imperium.
I think he'd be a good fit there.
Yes, he would.
Or is this just all three of these men just trying to lay their claim for their shot at the Intercontinental title?
Right?
Pete Dunne needs to start winning for that to happen, if you ask me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they're re-showing the incident last week.
Yep.
Oh.
So back to our Cena discussion. I proposed this on the locker room breakdown. Let's say Cena does not win the Royal Rumble. Could we see Cena show up in TNA, defeat Joe Hendry, get number 17, only to drop the belt back to him at WrestleMania?
Well, to answer your question, he already didn't win the Royal Rumble, so
I meant at the Chamber.
I know you did. I really wanted you to finish your comment, so that would happen. I would love to see him and Joe Hendry at Mania for the TNA title. However, I just don't know. I have a feeling they have somebody already in place for him.
OMD, I believe it was you and I were discussing that on Friday, that Finn was going to be a little upset about Dom taking Finn's spot in the tag team title match.
We were, but they did say that Dom also got Finn a Chamber qualifier. The question is, who is Finn going to be qualifying against, and does it happen tonight or next
Braun
week?
Strowman. Just so we can watch him run around the ring more.
That
Strowman's on SmackDown.
Yeah. I would like to invite the right part of your brain to be invested in this conversation.
Nope. My
And
brain's checking out because Charlotte Flair is coming to the ring.
yeah, the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner making her way to the ring now.
Oh, God.
And I will tell you on my show on Sunday why I don't hate this idea.
Okay.
And she's highly available, boys. Back on the
No,
market.
she's not.
Yes, she is. Her and Andrade divorced.
No, they filed for one, which means it hasn't been finalized yet, so they're still
No,
married.
it was fine. It was finalized in October, according to the articles.
No, it was filed in 2024, in June of 2024. It takes around a year to be officially finalized. Not to mention, we've all been reading potential rumored reports. I'm sorry. When did TMZ become the number one place of everything? Are we going to just listen to Sean Ross Sapp too while we're at it?
No, because I don't listen to him.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
I'm
didn't
not-
read TMZ. I read a whole bunch of other websites.
Yeah, and those websites were quoting TMZ as their source.
No, they weren't actually.
Check it again. And because TMZ is the one that broke it all. Plus, I'll even just say this. Who fucking cares about their personal life?
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stuff, this is, oh God, the amount of times I heard about that stuff in Indianapolis. How horny is your city or your state there, Bulkster? Dear Lord.
Hey,
Hmm.
you were probably easy to talk to. Those evenings, you were pretty well in a talkative mood.
That's because I'm a talkative person who will talk to everyone. But I'm not asking them, hey, are you single? Hey, what's your number? And if you don't believe me, why don't we ask Oscar?
She asked for your number.
No. Here's the conversation.
So, do we get Rhea coming out and interrupting? Do we get both female champions coming out and interrupting? Or does Charlotte just run her speech?
I hope if anybody does, it's just Rhea, and then she'll say what Jay did. It's like, I'll go to SmackDown, I'll talk with Tiffany and stuff like that. Respect the Raw and respect the SmackDown. It'd be nice to actually have that. The real question is, what roster will Charlotte be a part of? Because I think that's still under the open. She's kind of in that considered to be a free agent for a roster. So if she challenges for, say, the Raw title, that still doesn't make her a Raw roster member unless
Right.
she signs an actual contract. But if she wins the title, then she would automatically be one.
That's where the "we don't care" chants need to start.
We're gonna boo her out of the building.
Yep. Whoa, easy, champ. Thank God. A real champion. Hello, old friend. I don't know if you guys were reading lips or not, but that's what she said. I love it. Rubber match. Yep.
So, as expected, we did not get our official challenges tonight.
No, but Charlotte putting the idea of her and Julia possibly having a match inspired me, as Charlotte kept saying.
Right?
Hey, new music.
Now here's a new entrance for the New Day. The poo day.
I like their background logo.
I'm digging the new music from them.
Yeah.
Do you remember the graphics that they used to have for talent before they hit the ring, where it looked like it was just like in the stadium? You had Roman Reigns with the big like ooh thing. That's exactly what their images look like before they do their actual pose and hit the color. Like on the thing, it's pretty funny. I'm just curious to what that horse represents.
It's a
Or
unicorn.
if it's, I know, but it looks like a freaking horse, like on
It's
the
a
Rocks
dragon
logo.
with the unicorn horn.
You really don't see unicorn that much in that. You really just get the Rocks horse.
I'm saying it's a dragon with the unicorn horn.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that's not what it looks like. It
They
really
both
reminds
like
you of the Brahma Bull for the Rock.
happen in fantasy games.
And their outfit kind of looks like Noam Dar's coat, like the coat he would wear to the ring.
Also, why does Xavier Woods' unicorn have to go to his crotch? I'm just saying, of all the placements.
So how late did you stay out on Friday night there, Parrish?
Well, we had a 6 a.m. flight, so.
Oh no,
I mean,
Friday.
on Friday night?
We left you when you walked into the next pub.
Oh yeah, we were out for a while on Friday night. Let's just say I got the same amount of sleep Sunday night or Saturday night as I did Friday night. Hey, if Canadians have to go to your country to show you what's up, we just have to do that. Try to put a tear off on this Trump. We should put a tear off on your beer.
Oh God, that water that they bring in here, yeah.
So have any of you guys thought of a win? I know you guys usually do a show on Wednesday, but now you have Evolve having a show.
And I'll watch Evolve on Tubi.
What the hell? Oh.
Ooh. That'd be. There was a lot of people talking about at Royal Rumble after Royal Rumble. people were stranded; they couldn't find rides, and people were complaining like, "Well, you should find your own transportation." They were saying, "Well, if you did an AEW show, you guys could all carpool."
So the New Day is going to be taking on Rey Mysterio and a returning Dragon Lee.
Ooh, next week's qualifying match.
Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul.
Hmm.
Yeah, Fatu was an absolute beast in that match.
Well, we did ask earlier when was the New Day going to actually compete in tag team action. So we got that answer tonight.
Yeah, because we've only seen them in singles competition since turning heel.
Yep.
It's nice to see Dragon Lee back.
Yeah, it
Yes,
feels like.
I mean, I'm proud of the guy for
Mhm.
like taking time off to spend with his wife and his new daughter. Smart, very good move. But it's nice to have him back on my screen.
Dragon Lee was there Friday before SmackDown started in a speed match. He was
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
because Dragon Lee is actually the speed champion, and he had a match with Chad Gable.
oh right on.
Oh, that would have been a hell of a match to see.
Right.
That was pretty good for a 3-minute match. Of course, Dragon Lee got the win. And then the women's speed match was uh, Zoe Stark and uh, not sure who she's faced. I forgot. Oh,
Oh,
who's
what
coming
the-
out?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
oh, he is from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, that internet guy. Right. That's who that is. So he's in big trouble, I heard. Logan Paul grabbing a fan's phone and smashing it at the Rumble on his way to the ring.
It was another streamer that he grabbed. I seen his TikTok talking about it. Who knows? They might have had something planned.
Yeah, and he went to
This is
check
going to
on
be
his.
the most. Go ahead, I want to be.
He went and checked on his buddy IYO Speed after his spot in the Rumble after he was eliminated.
I'm just going to say this, and this is the most ironic thing because it's being said on a stream. But the more streamers added to pro wrestling shows, I understand why you're doing it. I understand the fact that it's just going to get more views and all that. But there's some point where you have to say enough. They're not wrestlers, and you have a lot of talented ones in the back. You can use some of them in roles like that instead.
Right.
In fact, you could use Tozawa in a similar spot. I never want to hear ever again, I'm too small to enter a WWE ring when I see little pubes like that enter one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they complain about how much it hurts.
And I do have to ask, like, Logan Paul has nothing to gain from interfering in this match or causing a distraction the way he did, other than the fact that he's from Cleveland.
Well, he also
What about the fact that he's fighting Ray next week?
I didn't hear that.
They showed a graphic, dude. You were on your phone.
Yeah.
He's having a qualifying match next
You are actually looking down on your phone when that was happening.
That one I was, because I was talking to my son's mom, because
I'm not ribbing you for it. I'm just saying that's what happened.
There's apparently a huge fire, like, right near either her bar or her home tonight.
Well, I hope everything gets better.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's announced next week. It's going to be Ray and Logan Paul in a qualifying match for the Chamber.
And I don't think either of them need to be in the Chamber.
I'm not going to argue that one. But Ray's kind of been earning spots, and he earned that. Logan Paul, I could care less. The guy, just go back to the internet and go away.
Neither of them make sense for the Chamber.
Well, they'll find a way to make it make sense.
What if we're doing what you said? Whoever loses gets in a match, and then he doesn't get in anyway.
So are you going to have both have that match just get thrown out then?
I mean, I'd have Ray win and have something happen where he can't make it, and he recommends somebody to take his spot. Whatever, I don't know. I just think Logan Paul needs to go far, far away. Holy cow, there is a Bray Wyatt lookalike in the crowd. Oh, he sat down now. Where'd he go? He was in the right corner when they do the hard cam, right by the post. Oh, he's still there. Yeah, behind the ref now. He's got the fedora on with the red shirt, like Hawaiian button-up shirt. He got a full beard, everything. It looks cool. Yeah, you can barely see him now. He's like by the turnbuckle underneath the second rope, like just.
Oh, I just caught a glimpse of him.
Yeah, he's like just by that where all the tape is.
Yeah,
But regardless,
you can
he
see
looked.
his hat. He keeps looking down at something. So,
But he's a big boy. He looked when he was standing, he looked like Bray Wyatt. I was like, holy cow, that's crazy. Things you notice when a match doesn't really matter to you because, I mean, I don't see the point in this match at all.
Well, it's because Ray is the one that kicked the New Day out of the locker room. And all of this started when Woods was on his losing streak and he and Kofi were at each other's throats.
yeah, and it's like something Parrish had said to me a couple of weeks ago, where every match now on Raw and SmackDown has a reason. There's a reason why they're doing this match, and that reason right now is probably the Logan Paul Rey Mysterio situation. And I'm certain there's more to it than just those two, you know?
Right. I think this has to do more with the locker room situation, Ray being the locker room leader, plus that ongoing rivalry. And we have seen both Kofi and Xavier lose to Ray in the last 2 weeks in singles actions.
Yeah, so this is also Xavier and Kofi looking to get a little bit of revenge on Ray.
Absolutely. I also wouldn't be surprised if it, maybe moves one of these two teams up a little bit in terms of tag team contention.
Oh, the bounce off the floor that Ray just took. Well, the New Day takes the win on this one. And the one thing I kind of just realized, it was basically one streamer helping another streamer, and Xavier Woods and Logan Paul working together.
Right?
I just read that Duke Hudson was released from NXT in January.
Did Ray just flip Paul Logan off?
Probably. It's not Michael Cole's 5th birthday to the guy behind him.
There's a little kid that was behind the sign.
Yeah.
Didn't even see the kid. I was like, dude, you're not 5. Like, come on. So we're going to have some recap now of what happened Saturday.
Yep.
Oh, Punk hit that floor so hard. Jeez. Just a devastating curb stomp. Like, talk about igniting an old rivalry between Roman Reigns and Seth freaking Rollins.
Yep, with Punk caught in the middle.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. So Michael Cole stating that we don't have an actual update on Roman Reigns, that we're only allowed to share what he tells us, and that's nothing right now.
Mm-hmm. This just leads me to believe that Seth and Roman are possibly going to be fighting each other at Mania.
Do your feeds keep flicking, or is that just me? Okay, okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, he pulls out an autographed CM Punk. Something I'm going to start getting into is the Tops wrestling cards. So I have a collection of some old ones from like when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some newer ones from back when the Boar's Nest first started. So I want to get some more and just continue the collection a bit. I know it's not worth a whole lot, but you never know. I might get an autographed card of like Stone Cold Steve Austin or something. Who knows?
Yep. Interesting visual there as IYO Sky getting ready to make her way to the ring, walking right in front of Pure Fusion Collective.
Hey, my God. Uh-oh. Holy. Well, that was interesting. So we think we see a match between those two factions, so to speak, next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. For Bulkster, we had a promo with the Alpha Academy, and they were talking about how Ivy Nile got eliminated for courtesy of Maxine, and then A Town Down Under showed up, and they started provoking each other.
Okay. They started provoking Chad Gable? Or no, Alpha
No.
Academy.
Yeah.
I hope they do that for Mania and Indy at the Game Bridge.
They more than likely will be doing that.
Plan on attending all of it.
Their teams all stink. Jesus.
It's true.
Pat
It is
McAfee
true.
just busting it. Should have sent Stephanie McMahon in there and whip some butt.
I didn't mind this speed thing. I thought it was comical. Good comic relief.
Yeah.
He's heard that he hurt his leg a little bit, eh? When he went over the table.
A
and hit
little
that
bit?
chair.
Did you not see it?
There's a
He was on
red
crutches.
mark.
He was on crutches afterwards.
Love
That's
it.
what you get for being a YouTuber going into a profession that beats your ass for a living. I'm surprised he still had his Crocs on after this.
All these different views. That was good.
Ray's face was the best. You didn't get to see that, Bulkster? Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio was just like,
Right.
that was great.
You got the most viewed. I think streamers are more popular than celebrities. It's getting to that point where. Plus, they're advertising the WWE's product with all their fans. So
Streamers are now celebrities.
yeah,
And if anybody wonders what the problem in this world is, well, Exhibit A.
you're next, Parrish. You'll get there.
I better be. If these clowns are, they don't even know how to bump. Yeah, I took a spear and now my leg looks like Charlotte's Web. Wah, wah, wah. I show bitch marks. Hashtag you don't have it.
Bailey sitting ringside.
Which is weird. Don't you work there?
Right? Lyra as well.
Again?
Yeah, nice.
Just another sign. It's like, nope, we didn't book them. We needed I Show Speed.
watch Liv win because of this injury Io has.
I think he'll
I get
pull
a
it out.
feel. I get a feeling there's a reason why we're seeing Bailey and Lyra sitting ringside. And that could be to maybe Raquel gets involved and Bailey takes exception, or same goes for Lyra, and they come in and help you.
I could see that more from Lyra than I could Bailey, just given the history, but I see where you're coming from. I'm wondering if, because we're going to get Liv and Raquel challenging for the women's tag titles next week, I believe Liv said earlier, if we see Bianca and Naomi show up.
Now, if anybody wants to know why Liv Morgan is with Dirty Dom over maybe IYO Sky, well, there's the record. She lasts 15 more seconds.
Yep.
Now, I know I can speak for myself, Best, and Bubba here when it came down to Charlotte and Roxanne Perez in the final two of the Women's Rumble. We were popping for Roxy, but...
Of course, because people don't want... Again, I will talk about Charlotte on Sunday. I'm not going to say anything about it, but it just... It's hilarious how many people popped when Charlotte came back and then booed when she won.
Right.
Whoa.
No green shirt guy today. He must have had a long weekend.
Couldn't make it there.
Well, how far is Cleveland from Indy?
Couple hours.
It's a couple hours.
It's not that far.
Okay.
It's
No,
actually
there's
not
a-
far for us to go to Cleveland either. So
No, it's not.
There's a lot of people from Cleveland and Indianapolis.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's between 5 or 6 hours from a drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Huge drop kick. Oh, straight up just punched Liv right in the mouth.
That was an elbow she took, dude.
Oh, it looked like it was a straight up just fist in the face.
No, that was like the corner of Io's elbow hitting her jaw.
Yeah, I went back and watched it. I think you guys are talking about two different spots because there was an elbow, but then it was another one right after where it was the right hand.
Wow. I don't know. This match is very even right now. That I'm still picking IYO to win, but Liv's really. Wow. The heck was that?
She's doing whatever she can to get the win in this match.
I wonder if we see the champ come out to help IYO at some point because of what happened with the backstage segment.
No, I don't think so. I think Liv and Rhea is done.
Yeah, but you don't just attack the women's champion and not expect a receipt.
No, but she didn't attack Rhea.
No, but Raquel did.
I didn't see that. I saw Rhea come to IYO's aid and Liv ran off.
Yeah, and then Raquel ran and like tackled her over the cases that were there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, that was almost 3 inches. How long do we see this Raw going, guys? Like, do you see the 2.5 hour ish mark?
Yeah.
Again? What's Parrish's thought on that?
There's part of me that wonders if you're going to start making the Raw after a PLE maybe a tad longer. I think that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Also, when you have Raws going into the WrestleMania season between Rumble and WrestleMania, maybe you do have a little bit more time, but at the same time, I think it always just depends on what are the stories you want to tell, what's all out there. I mean, I don't think you really have to do much more with Jey Uso tonight, unless it's to throw more teases with Gunther. But I mean, here's the thing: you got so much time between now and Chamber. We got a lot of time between now and WrestleMania, so allow the time for your developmental story. It's like your under stories kind of to go, because right now, like, you have the time for your big ones, especially the big ones that you want to culminate at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, what do we got? Two months really between now and Mania ish.
Well, you got a month to Chamber and a month and a half, really, or 2.5 months till Mania.
Yeah, WrestleMania is on April 19th and 20th this year.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're just on February 3rd. Chamber's at the end of the month, so I understand if you want to like rush on those, but at the same time, you're gonna probably have between 30 to 50-minute Chamber matches, so that's already half of your card there. If you kind of schedule it like the Rumble and you do a couple other title matches or feud matches, that's really all you got to do.
Yeah, because last year's Chamber we got like maybe about 5 matches. I think.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think once we wrap up the Chamber, I think then you're going to start seeing 3-hour Raws lead up to Mania.
But I got to tell you, the one thing I've been thinking about, I'm actually enjoying this, is the fact that with going back to Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul, I kind of like the idea that we're getting storylines just for the qualifying matches.
Yeah.
And even here, I mean, with Liv attacking IYO just before the match,
Yep.
Wow. That was a huge kick to the jaw.
Now, I do have to ask: do we hear from Alexa tonight, or do we hear from her on Friday?
I don't know. If she's part of the Wyatts, she would be on SmackDown. So I don't expect to see her tonight.
And there's a part of me that doesn't want her to be anywhere near the Wyatts. So I
Right,
expect her next Monday.
I'm with you, Best, but at the same time, like she does have the Wyatts as well as Braun Strowman on SmackDown.
There are two things that we could see. Is one, well, she's still a free agent. We don't know what show she's a part of. So why not kind of tease her on a show here and there? But at the same time, with Rumble being quote unquote the end of that window, maybe we know. So, I mean, we'll watch the rest of the show and then we'll kind of go through the week. But maybe that decision's already been made. Interesting note, but do you know who Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez took out in the Rumble?
Well, Liv Morgan eliminated Alexa Bliss.
Exactly. And if they're pushing Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in that tag team role, why not after Mania, when you're looking maybe past of the Naomi Bianca tag team division, you're thinking of a potential Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss tag team to go after Raquel. I think this is an opportunity right now where you can actually do Judgment Day versus Wyatt 6, and you actually have the numbers where Judgment Day have 2 women. Now Wyatt's would have 2 women. Yeah. Every piece of numbers now adds up. I can see why people wouldn't want it, but at the same time, when you have all of these stories so much aligned on top of the added detail that Alexa Bliss's vest said Fiend Forever, they wouldn't allow that if there wasn't maybe a little bit of foreshadow going on.
Right.
So plus the emotional investment of the characters and what they meant, and especially what Alexa Bliss meant for Bray Wyatt and vice versa. Yeah. It's just going to be very intriguing to see if that's what they go with, because if Alexa Bliss is part of that, I think it adds an emotional factor to the Wyatt 6 that we haven't yet seen.
I think in my case, though, I kind of want to see Alexa do her own thing.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Yeah, Liv Morgan just earned her spot into the chamber.
Yeah.
Rhea realizing her mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, run while you can.
One thing I'm wondering is maybe do we get Raquel and Rhea for the women's title at Chamber?
I'm thinking this is what we're going to get at Chamber for the women's title.
Even these two would be entertaining as well.
I mean, I don't blame Io for being upset, neither.
No.
Because she just got screwed.
Wow.
Oh, Bailey.
wow.
That's why Bailey and Lyra next week.
I think I'd rather that just be an Intercontinental title match.
Right?
Yeah. I actually agree with you on that one, Parrish.
Yay, it's my boys. Oh, God.
I love the fact that Chad Gable still calls McDonough and JD McNuge because that's exactly what Otis always called him. So the fact that there's still that little bit of thing out of him, plus the way he says it, is hilarious. But Otis always had the McNuge, or he always did little things like that with people's names. So the fact that Chad Gable's doing that is very interesting, but very funny.
Right.
He's going off the.
Wow.
Up against Dynamite.
And it'll still draw more numbers than Dynamite.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We get Seth freaking Rollins making his way to the ring.
What in the hell?
Cowboy Seth freaking Rollins tonight.
Looks like he's wearing a shower curtain.
He's channeling his inner James Storm.
He could only dream to be as cool as James Storm.
You wear a hat like that, I'm thinking Taker 101. But then he wears this long jacket, and you're like, okay, he's a mini Taker.
Yeah.
Shout out Short Sleeve Samson. Shout out.
It looks like a shower curtain with those big rings in it.
Yep.
But a different take on Seth Rollins. Usually he's colorful and bright. Like he's all black now.
Maybe he's transitioning to Tyler Black. But he seriously actually looks like a player I might have encountered in Red Dead Online with some of the silly things I see some of them people wear.
Right?
Well, of course, because we're in commercial break, he's going to go around and say hi to all the
Yep.
All the fans and all that.
fans and interact a little bit.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, while we are getting, no, never mind.
I thought we were getting ready for an OMD locker room visit.
I was, but then Seth started making his way back into the ring.
You have 45 seconds.
All right. Let's see if I can do it.
Not at that speed, you can't.
30.
Remove yourself, bro. I mean, you guys have the countdown too, right? It's not just me.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Holy hell, he needs a prescription that works.
I'm half blind and I can see that. Oh, we got a commercial now.
So that he has an advertisement to help him out.
I'm debating right now about getting this game. Just
I mean,
to play it on the my show. That's it.
I was going to say that's the reason I'm getting 2K25 is to continue the My Rice stuff for my shows.
I don't know if I could justify that kind of money for a game I might play twice.
Yeah.
No, that's when you want to wait till it comes to Game Pass if it does.
But then I don't get the Wyatt DLC for the pre-order. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy that if I'm going to get it, I'm going to pre-order it because I get something cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, what's Adam Pearce got to say? Holy. We're getting AJ Styles on Raw, people. Uh-oh. So, who's next for Mr. Braun Breaker?
AJ Styles.
I don't think so. What's Parrish thinking?
Maybe it's Goldberg. Maybe that's his last match.
Ryback. Come on.
He's retired.
I know.
Yeah.
Dumb answer.
Let's see what Seth Rollins has to say.
With Punk preparing for his match and Roman not certain in terms of health, I wonder if we just get Paul Heyman coming out since Seth Rollins decided to show him that one little piece of sign language that he knew at the Royal Rumble.
Mr. Uso getting props. Good. I'd laugh if he just comes out right now. Hmm. Does Sami Zayn really need this pep talk? Like, really?
I think when you look at it from Seth Rollins' point of view, he wants to make sure that CM Punk doesn't go to WrestleMania, and he knows he doesn't have a hand in doing that in this qualifying match. So he wants Sami Zayn to make sure he knows it, so he gets the best out of Sami Zayn. I think this is more of a mind game for Seth Rollins, and I'm now looking closer to a potential Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn WrestleMania match.
Okay. I get where you're coming from. Get Sammy all fired up. Yeah. I was just going to ask, when is Punk going to interrupt this party?
Yeah. He's on his way now.
Well, SmackDown has Tiffy time, but Raw has clobbering time. And guess what? Seth Rollins just got the ding on that grandfather clock.
These two guys can't keep their hands off each other.
No, they can't.
Like, they just... When was the last time we seen a rivalry where the two guys literally just wanted to kill each other every time they've seen each other?
Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Cody and KO.
Yeah, Cody and Kevin Owens.
OMD, you might get this match, CM Punk and Seth at Toronto.
Not if they're
I'd be okay with
qualifying
that.
matches.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't make the
There you
chamber.
go. There you go. Adding specifics to the scenario.
But no, Bubba, I do get where you're coming from. It's more or less like just how heightened the emotion is between Punk and Rollins right now.
Yeah, it's different than what Punk and anybody else has. Like, there's legit hate. Like,
And they've both spoken on it.
I'm talking like back in the day, like,
They've both spoken on it.
oh yeah.
Oh, and that Bray Wyatt dude is actually standing up. He looks like a cross between the $1 Million Man and Bray Wyatt.
So it looks like the love child of Money Incorporated. Perfect.
Yes.
I mean,
hey, I'm only trying to make sense here. Yeah.
I'm not touching that one. Just no, Parrish.
What?
Just no.
Make a deposit. Come on.
Excuse me.
Throwing some more shade at Hogan there, are we, Punk?
Get right.
There's CM Punk's main event. It's going to be Punk versus Goldberg versus Hogan at Mania. And all Punk will need is the finger poke of doom to win.
Just no.
Who's putting him in timeout?
Right? I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Bubba, you got the power.
I got the power. I'm just too lazy to reach that far.
I'm not.
I'm comfy in my spot. Oh! All right, so Elimination Chamber qualifying match, ladies and jelly beans. Sami Zayn taking on CM Punk. Who's taking this, boys?
This is too close to call, in my personal opinion.
I have balls. CM Punk. Holy crap, kids. Calm down.
I hope Sami wins. I'll be honest. I want Sami to win.
And OMD is predicting the mute button is going to win.
Yes.
I said I want Sami to win, but I think Punk is going to take it.
Punk.
Regardless of what happens in this match, though, this is going to be a hell of a match.
This might be a hell of a match, but it could be a hell of a match, too.
Yes, it can be.
Whew. Every time they do that stuff, the knife edge chops, my chest hurts.
Okay. Yeah, I can honestly still feel when Johnny Valentino accidentally caved my chest in on a chop.
Had the unfortunate pleasure of wrestling one inmate, and he lit my chest up so bad, dude, I couldn't breathe.
I thankfully did not have that opportunity because that's a big dude.
Yeah, and he was stiff as yeah.
And the thing with Valentino, I told him before going into the match that go hard, you know.
Yep.
I mean, there's a difference between go hard and just not giving a shit.
Yeah.
And that was the inmate. He just didn't care because he owned part of the company, had the title, blah, 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 you know.
The most he owned was the belt, in my personal opinion, and that's it.
Yeah. And he couldn't wrestle. He was a bodybuilder. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sammy. Holy.
Just going to town on him.
I think we're at 30 now. Maybe a good 50. We'll give him 50.
The crowd was like, ah, fuck it, we're not counting anymore when he started doing that.
Right.
Whoa. That was a good neck breaker. Are we gonna get a? Come on. Yep. Good old superplex.
Jeez.
Enjoy your commercial, Terry.
Yeah.
Your whole 3 minutes of it.
He's probably getting ads for chicken parm, so
In the
He's
words
happy.
of Nelson,
Right? In case you really young kids don't know that is from The Simpsons.
show's still on.
Holy crap, is it really?
Oh yeah.
Wow. I thought they canceled that thing a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's
Fox
Sesame
is not
Street.
going to cancel their I was going to say Fox isn't going to cancel their most successful show.
I've seen stupider things in my lifetime, my friend.
I know.
I hate to break it to you, it's not their most successful show. Sunday Night Football is.
Ah, itchy.
And Scratchy Show.
Jeez.
So are we going to see any interference in this match?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
The only person who would be Seth Rollins.
Yeah. I was going to
Yeah.
say I could see him coming out and then Punk taking off after him and getting counted out.
Dude, this is epic. Yeah, half the crowd cheering for Punk, half the crowd cheering for Sami. This is epic.
I mean, I'm sure Balkster can tell you, but Indy was CM Punk's hometown, it sounded like.
Wow.
Yeah.
You walk in the building, you're getting Punk chants, you're seeing everything Punk. Like, he was one of the most popular guys outside of Jey Uso. When he got eliminated, that was the biggest boo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It translated well over on TV.
The only thing we couldn't hear was the little kid by Balkster doing his
Right.
cheer for L.A. Knight, and everybody going,
That wasn't a little kid. That was Balkster. Somebody accidentally hit him in the nuts right before that, so he was squeaking like a little boy.
It was you, Parrish, wasn't it?
No, even Balkster didn't even know where I sat. That was the best part. He shows me this photo and be like, I hope your view's good from all the way up there. Well, then I set up my seats and I'm like all the way down there. He's like, oh. It was funny. I love you, dude.
I thought you were on the upper.
Hey, if you saw me more that night, I would have showed you an upper decker.
I actually did see you that night, Parrish, because you accidentally dialed me on Facebook just before the show.
Yeah, I did that to a lot of people, apparently.
come on, Sami.
You guys are probably shocked to see me in the StreamYard room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
actually, we
crazy.
were. We didn't expect you to come in.
That's what they all say.
But then I'm like, wait a minute. He's just reliving what he did at the Royal Rumble 2 years ago. Oh, the screen flickering just got real bad there.
Yep.
Oh, Thunderball.
The Wyatts are taking over the show.
That would be hilarious.
This is exactly what you get when you put Logan Paul on Netflix.
The ropes at the top of my screen I was like, I thought my monitor was starting to go. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I like the shot from the apron that we just had.
Right? Come on, Sammy.
Oh, jeez.
Punk was one step ahead on that one.
Come on, Seth.
Yeah, like he knew it was coming. Oh my God, that was so close. Even Punk thought that was 3.
Yeah, Punk is. You can see him double checking with the referee.
The pure panic on his face. He's like, that was only 2, right? Like,
Yeah.
holy. No, no.
Come
Come
on,
on,
Sammy.
Sammy. No.
No, here it is. GTS.
Close. Give Sammy credit. He put up a great fight.
Even Kane
Like I
can't
said-
believe it.
Wow, what's with
Come
the
on.
cameras tonight?
Well, that's the Netflix feed. That's not the cameras.
Yeah.
Or that's our internet.
No, it's the feed.
It's Netflix.
Well, are you getting the flickering too, Bulkster?
Yes, I am. Yep. The Rock's gonna have to pay the visit to the main man of Netflix and
Yep.
fulfill his promise that he
Yeah.
made on the first night.
Yep.
That was cool.
Yeah.
A little bit of respect there. Oh,
I knew it. I knew he was gonna attack Sammy
why?
because I believe on Saturday, because I said on Saturday he's going to blame Sammy for the loss.
He probably blames him that he didn't help him.
Oh, look how black that eye is, though.
Yeah.
Great story.
No, it's been done way too many times. I don't think we needed it.
Well, that was cool. Another great.
I think we
Raw
do
on the
need
boat.
it.
We could have had a one-on-one match between the two of them that didn't involve the one turning on the other.
All right. Well,
I thought Best lagged right there for some reason.
Nope.
No, it was Netflix.
Yeah.
So
beans.
let's give a thoughts on what we thought about the post Rumble or Royal Rumble fallout. Starting with you, Terry. What do you think of Raw tonight?
I thought it was pretty good. Like I said, you kind of see where they're going with Elimination Chamber. I just didn't like the people that are going to be in it. Seen qualifying matches, so we don't know everybody that's going to be in it, but kind of got a good idea. But
Awesome.
other than that, good stories leading to WrestleMania.
Yeah, and can you want to let the people know where they can find you?
Well, they can find me at YouTube, on the Bulkster Show, and TikTok. So, and on the Raw Patrol and the Raw Review Locker Room break. So,
OMD, let's give your thoughts on the show and let everybody know where they can find you.
It was a solid show. New stories coming out. Very intrigued to see where they go for the Elimination Chamber. And people, if you want to find me, you can get me at my link tree, linktr.ee/OMD show. Visually, you can catch me right back here tomorrow night with Chris Best and potentially Karl Karufel with Turnbuckle Talk.
Awesome, awesome. And what about you, Chris Best?
All right, you can find me. At my link tree, or sorry, my opinions on Raw first tonight. It was a solid show, just as OMD said. I'm excited to see where we are going with the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn thing, because just as OMD said, yes, we have seen them feud before, but each time they feud, they've done something different with their feud. So I'm excited to see what they do with this one. My link tree, though, you can follow me my link tree, linktr.ee/Chris_best83. Look for me again, as OMD mentioned, tomorrow night, 8:05 p.m. Eastern, for the Turnbuckle talk.
Awesome. Bubba Duke, your thoughts on Raw and where
Yeah.
the people could find you.
Yeah, buddy. Raw. This was the Raw that we wanted to watch. This was a great, well put together story starting, stories ending, stories being continued after a major pay-per-view. That's what I love to see. And where things are going for the next one, which OMD is going to get to go to, which is Elimination Chamber. I'm happy. I'm loving it. Can't wait to watch more product from WWE. You guys want to see this guy live and in living color on YouTube at Bubba OMD and over on Twitchland, Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. I am playing through Squadron right now, which is a Star Wars game, so check me out. Thanks, man.
Awesome. And we just want to let everybody know that before you go with me, you can catch Karl Karufel live on his link tree at linktree/Karl Karufel and his Redbubble at karlkarufel.redbubble.com. And yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you guys a lot on the show. I think obviously after the Rumble, we see a big piece being clarified of what to expect for WrestleMania, and then now it's up to the Raws and SmackDowns to kind of clarify the rest of the pieces. And I like what we saw. We know what we're going to get with Elimination Chamber. We're going to get a Raw Elimination Chamber match, as there's multiple qualifiers. John Cena, CM Punk so far in that match, so it should be a star-studded one. AJ Styles moved to Raw, and does this mean Kevin Owens is now on Raw? So it's a good little foreshadow of what to tune into next week. We know Finn Balor and AJ Styles and Seth Rollins are going at it. And we see a little depth in the tag team division. We finally got New Day with new music. And where you can find me is on my link tree at linktree/Chris Parrish. You can go check out the 5 platforms of doom. That's right, my Facebook, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Instagram, because that is where you can see the Chris Parrish podcast every Sunday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to check myself out at the next WWE Big PLE, that is WrestleMania on April 19th and 20th. Make sure you're checking out Beercade, located at 10544 82nd Avenue, and you can check out more about Beercade on their Instagram, on their Facebook, and on the Twitter. If you want to get an invitation to podcasting and content creation, please check out affiliationprogram.my.canva.site. And if you want to know a little bit more about, the visuals of what to expect every single week, well, check out this video that we will play before we end the show.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And as we go off, OMD, do you want to give us those little words of wisdom?
Ladies and gentlemen, in the immortal words of Karl Karufel, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other. From everyone here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, to those of you out there, wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.